So, I've had a bit of a rethink. Today we're going to start a new training session. So, when I went out for my cycle the other day, I wondered why my legs felt really kind of crap. So, I've looked over the data that I've logged on Strava over the last 6 weeks. Without realising it, I've completely dropped off the ball. I went from doing 200 miles a week to 50 miles a week. So you can see there's quite a big difference there. I think I've been way under training for a while now, hence why I had no lift in my FTP. So I am going to go from doing, I think it was 5 hours a week, which is literally nothing. It was just the intensity which made it a lot tougher. But I think I'm going to go back to doing probably doing 9+ hours a week. I know that I'm getting in a lot better amount of training, so therefore my body can adapt and get stronger. Also, I think I'm going to periodization, I think it's called. So I'll do 3 weeks of 9 hours plus and 1 week of rest with a long endurance ride at the end of the week, just to see if that makes any difference at all. I think I've been neglecting the endurance side of things, hence why I'm going out and then after an hour blowing out, because I haven't been concentrating on any endurance. I've just been doing hour FTP sessions, which obviously hasn't really helped with the endurance side of things, although it feels like it has helped with the climbing aspect of things. Also, I'm going to have to change up my diet so that I can that I can drop some weight, so therefore my watts per kilo should go up, in turn making me faster. If you're lacking on stuff, you've obviously got to work on your weaknesses, so that's what I'm going to do. These rides vary quite a lot. They range from, I think it was last night I done an hour and a half at endurance pace, which was around about 170 watts, and then they go all the way up to 3.5 hours, I think, which should be fun. Yeah, looking forward to it. See you there. So back in the pain cave, and today we have a cadence and tempo session. So let's crack on. Right guys, so we're going to do the 2015 UCI World Course today. 10.1 miles long, 515 feet climbing, which is not a lot, but it's all about power output and duration, the amount of power that is put out for a specific amount of time, because it's obviously interval training. So let's crack on. I'm on my last 10 minutes of the cool down. I'm not gonna lie, that absolutely kicked my ass. In a good way there. Yeah, so I'll cool down and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Cheers! I really enjoyed that, to be honest. That was the hardest that I've probably worked in a long time. It shows how much difference it is doing a bit of endurance work. So my stats are, so I covered 29.8 miles in an hour and 41 minutes. 1,125 feet were climbed, and I burned 845 calories. So if we scroll down, it was only max 217, average 144. With speed of 42.7 miles an hour, average speed of 17.6. Maximum heart rate was 169, and my average was 143.
and max cadence was 123 and average was 85. So my actual maximum heart rate is roughly about 188, I think, so not worked too hard. So yeah, really chuffed with that. It's nice to do something a bit longer. And if anybody's thinking about giving it a go, give Zwift a go. It is brilliant, honestly. Selection of training programs is massive, and you can just free ride if you want to as well. I started, and like I said to you before, I was 15 stone. I went out and I think I only managed to can't even remember how much I'd done now. It was only about 10 miles, I think. Averaged about 12 miles an hour. Don't know what power because I haven't got a power meter. And then 6 months on, I done my longest ever ride, which was 102 miles. So yeah, if you want to give it a go, guys, and you're thinking about it, definitely do it. It's definitely worth it. You get so many benefits. You feel better. Obviously, you get faster. You meet new people. A lot of people have a hang up on the whole lycra thing. I did when I first started. But to be honest, when you're out for hours and end on a bike, a padded pair of shorts, whether it's lycra or not, it does really help. So there you go. All good. And on to... I've got a day off tomorrow. So no workout tomorrow, rest day, which is nice. And then day after that, back to it. I believe it's 2.5 hours endurance again. And yeah, we'll just spin the legs, see what happens. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.